right, guys, welcome back to Talk Nerdy to Me. I'm your host, Troy Stegner, and I was able to get two the old school Talk Nerdy to Me people back. I'm going to be talking here in a few minutes with Ray Jackson, who has been our camera guy for quite some time and occasionally filled in front of the screen whenever no one else was available. And Jack Lutz, one of the original co-hosts with us here. We're going to have both of them here on Zoom. We're just going to BS about what we've been doing during the shutdown, what we've been watching, and what's been going on. So, with no further ado, I am going to turn it over to this.
You wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, that's
quarantine is for the sick people. We're not sick, so they're saying it's shut down.
Exactly.
Whatever. So
Exactly.
I need to hear the old intro.
Do you like comics?
There it is.
man.
Do you like staying up super late at night, making sure that you don't get robbed?
Yeah, I don't like that. Not too.
Man. Well, that's what we're all doing.
You're not at the station tonight?
No, I got the night off.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it bad in El Paso, Ray?
Like as far as like crimes and
Break-ins,
stuff like that?
robberies.
No, it
No.
hasn't been. I haven't heard anything about that. I mean,
In
ever
covering
since
it
stuff
much.
kind of ever since stuff started like happening with quarantine and people going crazy. I did install like cameras in my house and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I mean, and as far as firearms, we won't talk about that here.
No, but that's the smart thing to do.
Plenty
because
off
you hear-
camera.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it just sucks because like it sucks that you have to think that way because people be crazy.
Yeah, I only had to pull it once, and it was scary enough. So
Yeah, that like it's just nuts. And then there's like other situations I've heard with like just people had to install at least the doorbell because people were just wandering around neighborhoods. And
Yeah.
but I'm lucky. I live in a neighborhood that's still relatively new, and I'm surrounded by Army and Border Patrol, and so I'm pretty lucky right now.
Yeah, you're good. Now, the one thing that I noticed when I came back is the homeless population has skyrocketed.
back to cruises, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a sanctuary city. The others
Dude,
send their people here, and they come off the bus, and boom.
man, there's an abandoned car right outside of our property because now we've put up a fencing gate to keep people out, to show how much that's worked. But there's an abandoned car, and nobody's done anything about it. And that's just like that's a homeless haven, man. You should see it's like a shanty town right outside our gates. It's crazy. And then I don't know if Troy told you, Ray, but like somebody's been going on our roof and they stole our copper wiring. They fucked up our wiring. They've vandalized it over and over again. So now it's kind of the point where we take turns staying the night on a stakeout.
Is that at the station?
It's at the station, dude.
Crap.
Yeah.
People are losing their mind up here. It's crazy. They broke into tattoo shops, game store.
Yep. The game store has been hit twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw there was another like gaming one that guy he's on the internet, but he's got hit a couple times too. I don't know if we might be talking about the same place.
Yeah, it's a gaming lounge. Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking. I think he was talking about trying to open up on Friday too, with everything going on. But
yeah, you're gonna have to be careful. Friday is not the open date. Even if she doesn't extend it, the open date's going to be Saturday.
Yeah.
So and the state police have been writing citations and $1,000 tickets.
Wow.
So
do you think they're going to extend it, or do you think we're going to open up?
I think she's going to have to partially open up, or there's going to be a revolt.
Oh, completely.
People use any excuse to go out and protest with their guns.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with guns, but they want to go take their new toy out and show it to everybody.
Yeah, like what are you going to do? You see these stories and these pictures, these videos of people, of these protesters walking into the state capitol, and they're fully loaded, and they're walking into restaurants. Like, what's going to happen? Like, are you going to start like are you trying to start a civil war or something?
I think you're right. It's just an excuse just to like
Yeah.
let me show off my AK-47 or my AR-15
Yeah.
or whatever. It's just like what are you gonna do really? I mean,
Any excuse to parade their guns. That's what they want to do.
like
Yeah.
I'm all for having like
Well, I'm for the protest. Yeah, but do it.
you're gonna use it to intimidate something like that. I mean,
That's the word. That's the word. Not by intimidation.
yeah.
State
I
has
mean,
bigger guns. The state's going to win that fight.
Yeah, every time. 10 times out of 10.
I mean, I think the one thing about what's going on now is just people are dirty, man. They're nasty, man. They just wash your hands and
Yeah.
cough into your. I mean, that's the worst part of it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Great.
But anyway, on a better note, you guys watch any new Netflix?
I'm on right now. I've got the. It's funny you mentioned that. I just got done watching. Well, it's not. I guess yeah, it's kind of Netflix. I'm getting caught up on the Last Dance.
Oh,
About the
Jordan.
90s Bulls.
Yeah, with Jordan. The puff
Good
piece.
God, dude. That dude, man, he had to remind everybody. This just reminded everybody what kind of psycho he was to win at all costs.
And
like
that's been tamed
measures he
down
went-
because that's his production company. So it has to go
Yeah.
through him before it gets put out.
Yeah.
So
Well, I jumped on the Tiger King bandwagon and I was watching like
wow. You can't
What?
stop.
and you can't look away. It's like a train wreck and you can't look away.
They're going to do a
I
season
knocked
2.
that out in one day. One day.
Dang.
Dude, I couldn't
Oh, I
stop.
binged it. Yeah.
I
just happened to come across
started
it,
watching
yeah.
it right when before the quarantine because I've been home, like I've worked like here and there a few days, but I've been working from home editing and stuff. But yeah, it's been crazy. That was a
Yeah.
crazy show.
What's that one Spanish horror thriller, The Platform? That one was really good too.
I didn't watch that one. That one looked kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very good. There's an allegory to it about social class, upper class, middle class, the people at the top, and corruption of youth. It's very deep, actually, very deep. I recommend it. I'm going to watch Candyman now.
Candyman?
Candyman.
Oh, the new one? I saw
No, the old one, because like this new one that's coming out is apparently going to be. It's going to be a sequel to the first one because
Tony
there are
Todd's in it.
actors in that what?
Tony Todd is in it, so it's,
And there are actors and actresses that were in the first one.
That was a crazy movie, man. Well, I saw when I was a kid, and there was a bathroom at Veterans Park here in El Paso that looked exactly like that bathroom in that movie, and it was creepy,
from
man.
Cabrini Greens.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what I want to do? I want to get some heart rate monitors and hook them up to us, and we have the heart rate monitors on while we're watching a horror movie, just to see. So you can't say, "Well, I wasn't scared." Oh, well, the monitor says you were peeing yourself.
It says otherwise. That's actually pretty cool. That's a cool little gimmick.
I haven't seen anybody do it yet, so
No, that's pretty smart. I'm down for
That would
that.
be pretty cool.
I just got to find heart monitors. I don't know where to get those.
That's pretty cool.
So if anybody out there has a heart monitor, we'd like to borrow them.
You'd have to, I don't know if you can record, like if you have the Apple Watch, or I don't know if you could record it. It would tell you what if
Put a
your heart,
camera
what your
on
heart
it or
rate
something,
was.
yeah. Just put a second camera on those.
Yeah.
And we
Or you
just label them
can
with tape. Who's who?
I haven't really been watching anything new on Netflix or anything streaming. The only thing I've been watching, and just like because I'm a huge sports guy, is that Last Dance, the one on the Bulls. I don't know if you guys have been watching it at all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
yeah. You gotta watch that.
That like just as a sports fan, and then growing up watching him play,
Mhm.
and then just seeing this behind the scenes thing, that's just crazy.
The guy,
Hearing Jordan curse
Mhm.
is like weird but awesome.
yeah,
And like the other thing that I really enjoyed was when they had more footage from that dream team practice that everyone talked about a long time ago. And just seeing that is like that's pretty cool. I mean,
you think people learn? Don't provoke him.
yeah.
Yeah. And how like they just completely shut down Tony Kukoc because Jerry Krause liked him and he wanted Kukoc to be the future of the Bulls.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense how it's Phil Jackson's last year. Okay, Mike doesn't want to play for any other team. You're willing to let the greatest player of all time walk out the door with who would become one of the greatest coaches, if not the greatest coach of all time. You're going to let both those guys walk out. You're going to let them both walk out.
Yeah.
That guy was an idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I wonder how. I want to know how he felt when Phil Jackson took the Lakers to as many.
Yeah, and he won more championships immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I'm looking up Netflix now. Did you guys watch Ozark?
No, everybody's been saying that. Everybody's been talking
God.
about
Have you
that.
watched any of it?
No.
You know, it's
No.
funny you mentioned that.
So
Someone told my
good.
wife about that, and she started watching that like at her lunch break today, and
Yeah.
she was getting so into it that she stopped because she was gonna be nice enough and we're gonna start watching it together.
Jason Bateman playing a serious role, dude. He is so good.
Well, he was really good. He was really good in The Outsider, which was on HBO. That was a
Yeah.
really good show, man. Stephen King book. I recommend that one. It's funny you mentioned that because I just got my internet put in today at my apartment. I've been going.
Just internet, or did you get the full package of shows and?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because I've had my Netflix and everything, from my account and everything, but I wasn't able to do anything because I didn't have any internet. So I just had that put in. So I've been sitting here binge watching.
Yeah, we got YouTube TV. I didn't know
Yeah.
that you had this. It's kind of like TV. You get live TV plus a whole bunch of other stuff, and you can
Right.
share it with up to like 5 people. They don't care if you share.
Yeah.
it.
I love
It's
YouTube
awesome.
TV. That's
Yeah,
what we.
I love
I got
it.
rid of. I got rid of DirecTV. And
Yeah, we're dropping it because of YouTube TV.
Oh yeah, no, I think you guys should cut the cord because I have jailbroken Fire Stick and you can watch anything. Hello, government. Yeah.
That's funny. As I was going to mention to you about that last time. How you were already putting it out there.
Yeah.
That ESPN special is so good that someone had leaked out all of the episodes already. Like all 10 have been on the internet for like.
They did?
Yeah, they've been out for like I think they were out a week before the first 2 aired.
Oh my God.
And it's one of those ones, like, I don't know if you've ever seen when the people release the ones that are when it's award season and they release the nomination packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says like property of ESPN.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly
Yeah.
what it says on the right in the center too, right in the center.
Yeah, and then they got like the ticker on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd been out. I think they were all out like a week before the first 2 aired, and I think that was one of the main reasons they started airing it early.
Okay.
Because they wanted to get their viewership and they wanted to get because everything was already paid for with the sponsor and everything, so they were trying to get that out, and that's why they're releasing them to a weekend instead of just one at a time.
Well, if that's the case, I'll probably finish watching it tonight.
Yeah, so they just released 7 and 8, like
Yeah.
Sunday. So. Yeah.
No,
What else?
It's a good show though. It's a great documentary. It's going to win awards.
I think they're going to make a season 2 for Tiger King. They're talking about seeing his continuing episodes. He's going to work with PETA now to bring down the other guys or something.
Well, they've already announced that Nicolas Cage is going to be
a
Joe
series?
Exotic in a live action.
I wasn't sure if that was real. I've been seeing that on the internet.
Yeah.
And stuff. I wasn't sure if that was real.
Speaking
I
about
am
casting,
down.
did you guys watch Mandalorian?
Of course.
Yes.
Did you see all the
Of course.
casting they're doing for season 2?
Mhm.
Yeah, they already announced Boba Fett and
Tamara Morrison, who was Django.
yeah,
They announced Katie Sackhoff is going to be Bo-Katan.
right.
So,
At the last episodes when I forget his name, when he busted out that dark lightsaber. It was
Yeah,
Giancarlo Esposito.
yeah. I
Yeah,
thought that was awesome.
I finally caught up on all my Star Wars because I've never watched Rebels or Clone Wars or Resistance until the quarantine or
Yeah.
shutdown. So I watched all those, and dude, they're so much better than the movies.
Mhm.
People
I kind of wish that they never did this trilogy. after. And not only that, Star Wars fans are just so toxic to begin with, but to agree with them feels really, really dirty.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it either. It wasn't. I mean,
Yeah.
it had its moments here and there, but
Yeah, but Clone Wars, man, explains the whole dark saber
Yeah.
storyline. So,
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't even know what that is. Why
Mhm.
the true fans were freaking out when he cuts out of there.
yeah, it's kind of brilliant. Think about it. Like if people find out that it was in like the cartoons or in the animated
Yeah.
series, they're gonna go back and watch it just to find out what it is.
Yeah.
Unless they have a nerd friend, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, this is what it is."
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, I'm really looking forward though to Taika Waititi doing a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Taika Waititi, I just caught up on What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, that's a great series. That's a great
Freaking
movie.
hilarious, man.
The movie is just as good too. I watch that every Halloween.
I haven't seen the movie yet. So
And,
it is based on a movie, right?
Watch the movie. Watch the movie. It is a staple now for Halloween.
Is it on Netflix or?
I think it is. God, man, I loaned it to my ex-girlfriend, and yeah, so I need to get a new copy, and it was signed too.
oh,
So,
By Taika?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
not on Netflix.
No, by Jermaine Clement. Jermaine Clement's in it, and he signed it to me.
Yeah, I don't see it on
Yeah.
Netflix, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was just too heartbroken. I'm like, no, you keep it. I don't want
Yeah, the series. I don't know about the movie, but the series is
No.
freaking hilarious.
I'll tell you, I like the series. If you like the series, you will love the movie. You will love the movie, dude. Like it's tradition for Halloween now.
Yeah, I don't know how I happened to cross it, and I watched the first one. I was like, dude, this is pretty good, and it just
Yeah,
keeps getting better.
Yeah, it's rich with dialogue, and that's what I think this new Star Wars film is going to have. It's going to have rich dialogue, and I think there's going to have a lot of heart in it because all his movies have heart.
Yeah, and a little bit of humor.
Yeah, a little bit of humor. I mean, if you watch Hunt for the Wilder People that he did with Sam Neill and the boy from Deadpool 2, it's a great movie, dude. There's a ton of heart in that film. Ton of heart.
That's another one I have to look up things. I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
one.
you got it. It's a delightful movie.
I want to watch it.
Dude, please do. You got to let me know what you think.
I will. I mean, I have a 2-year-old, so he watches a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
Yo Gabba Gabba.
Man, and some of the ones he watches, it's like, how do these people get that many subscribers? And it was a lot of times it's so annoying. Like I don't even want to mention who it is because then the people are like, oh, let me go check it out, and then just give them more views. It's just come on.
You can never tell what people watch other people playing games. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what else. I thought there was something on Hulu that was Hulu exclusive that I watched, and I can't.
Oh, I saw that Al Pacino show, Hunters.
I heard mixed reviews about that one.
Off and on, it was really good. You know, I would have it on in the background, but then when it got good, it was really good.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They announced a second season to Bright, the Will Smith fantasy thingy.
Yeah, the new movie. Yeah, I liked the first one. I didn't mind it at all.
I liked it. I'm kind of hoping they build on that because that whole. I like how they set that whole world up.
Yeah, you know, humans are living in a world of magic, and what I noticed in that movie, just all willy nilly, they threw a dragon in there. There was a dragon flying above the city skyline.
If you pay attention, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the fantasy, did you guys see Onward?
Yes.
The cartoon?
I have not. I haven't seen it.
Dude,
It's
it's a tearjerker at the end.
It's a good movie. It was a good animation, man.
It's on Disney now, right? Disney Plus.
Okay. Yeah.
Disney Plus.
And I have Disney Plus too. That reminds me.
Yeah, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt they're a good duo in the part. It
I
was
like the Manticore.
That was funny. It's just like it, but Troy's right. It'll get you to tear up.
Yeah, and it's a whole that last like 20 minutes of the thing. I just like I was I'm not crying. You're crying.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was a good one, man. It's funny. It's got a good story. It's cool.
And
Yeah, I haven't had too much time for TV because it's just very cut and dry right now. It's just wake up, work, gym, home, sleep,
yeah.
rinse, repeat. Yeah, I'll watch the station.
What is it, Jim?
I make
What's
myself
that?
take a shower once every 2 weeks.
Order out food and eat it and don't do anything.
Dude,
Yeah,
fast food is making a killing here in Cruces. I don't know about El Paso, but
well, it has to. Everywhere is.
the drive-through windows are just around. Like if you go by Caliches anytime during the day,
Oh, it's nuts.
they
It's
have
nuts.
to park. They have to park people and direct them into the line when there's room because the line is so long.
I don't understand about caliche. I've never understood. I've always loved caliche, but a line to go out into the street
Yeah, it is
for
insane.
caliche.
We try to keep it, since I have the 2 kids. We usually, like, every Sunday, Abe will make we'll go over a list and make like a menu and like go out to eat like one time, because it gets crazy.
Are you guys allowed to go into restaurants now?
I think some of them are opening up. Like I think Applebee's opened theirs here.
I
think
saw Texas Roadhouse was open.
Yeah, a lot of the local places aren't opening yet. There's only a few here and there that are open, and I think they're doing, like, if they have booths, they have like a booth in the middle, like shut down, and no one can sit there. So it's like it's every other booth that's open.
Like, don't Get Smart. They drop the cone of silence over you, and
Yeah, and we're still just ordering out, and we're like everyone else. We're just trying to order from local places just to try to help out, I guess, as much as we can.
But what a weird future we live in now, where at certain restaurants they have like a shower curtain to separate. You know, that's weird.
You saw the ones in Denmark that had like little greenhouses outside.
Yeah,
that wouldn't work here.
Yeah, and you have people in hazmat suits at nail salons.
But then you have people just walking around. I saw a few people with no shirt on the other day walking around.
Yeah. Jesus. Jeez.
And that was in Albertsons. So.
Oh God.
Oh.
It's funny because like the nail salons, the people they wear masks and gloves anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're wearing hazmat suits.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
It's just weird. Of all the things for somebody to throw a fit about, you see all the people. Well, I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair cut. Really, that's what you're protesting for?
Yeah,
that's the least of my worries. So.
Yeah, it's the least of mine too.
Yeah, I haven't gone to a barber in a while, so
yeah.
I own clippers.
Nope, Nova cut my hair the other day. She did a pretty good job too.
Nice.
I don't know. Mine takes like 10 seconds, however long it takes to go over my head 3 or 4 times. With
yeah, because I use 2 razors too in the shower. I'm just.
Yeah, I told her too when she was doing it. I was like, if you mess it up, we'll just shave it, and I think it'll grow back. But
yeah,
I used to shave my head, but I don't think my head looks good shiny, so I go with the stubble.
Nice.
So
nice
yeah.
thing.
So besides, I finished Netflix. There's nothing left I haven't seen.
Well, there's the only one I was thinking about. It just popped into my head like a little while to look up because I had the name wrong. I think it's called You. It's almost like a stalker one. I don't know if you've seen that one.
You?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's pretty crazy. It's
I did watch Parasite finally.
Oh, you did?
Crazy.
That Parasite's great.
Yeah, it's like a stalker dude who like it's
beyond stalker. It's just.
But it's got like 2 seasons out. Me and my wife binge watched it because it was really good, and like even the ending's kind of like the end of season 2 is like, what the hell?
And how do you spell it? It's
just a U.
The letter U.
Yeah, no, a YOU.
Huh? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Side note, I wanted to bring this up since, Troy talked me into the Zoom conversation. I was looking at stock. This time last year, Zoom was at like $60, and now it's at $160.
Oh, man.
It's only going to go up.
Isn't that crazy? Who would have thought?
Yeah, like the school district I worked for, we were using Zoom for a while, and people weren't putting their classrooms
Securing them.
in securing them. So like
Uh-huh.
some people were getting hacked, and
Oh.
they had to change over to a different user because
Uh-huh.
people weren't like securing their rooms and stuff. So
Anybody can join.
yeah, anyone could join and share
What they had,
questionable content.
pedophiles coming in and watching the kids. And they had people just come in like
Oh,
brown
my
mask
Well,
on.
the good thing is it did happen, but it was in a high school chat room, so it wasn't anything with little kids. So
So R. Kelly was really using the app a lot, huh?
But I did read a bunch of stuff like I shared a bunch of stuff with them with the staff I work with. They're like they had to come up with guidelines to make sure parents were like wearing clothes.
Oh,
There was like articles on parents walking in to the kids' room where they're at, and they were wearing like in their underwear or nothing. I've heard saw people.
Or the kid takes the iPad to the mom. I can't connect, and she's in the shower.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's just weird how you have to like write in specific instructions for people like that. It's like, really?
Yeah.
People are not that bright. Oh, you said you had YouTube Live, right, Ray?
Yes.
Did you watch the second season of Cobra Kai?
I haven't yet. That I did watch the first season, and
so the second season just as good.
Yeah,
it's so cheesy good, dude. It's just the right amount of nostalgia and a justification for Johnny's character, you know.
He's so stuck in the 80s in the second season.
Oh, God.
The end of season 1 when what's his name comes back and it's all like, oh, really? You're like, oh.
He's back the whole second season too. He is back for the whole season.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, Kreese.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, John Kreese.
Yeah, that was a cool that was a cool show. I need to see the second season.
The second season is just as good as the first.
It's just as good.
And they bring back a couple of the older actors too, a couple of the other Cobra Kais.
Yeah, they had
body bag guys there, and a couple of the other friends.
Yeah, they all rode their bikes in that episode.
Put him in a body bag, Johnny.
Put him in a body. Yeah.
Was that guy on the show before he passed away?
Yeah, it was right before it. And they wrote him
right
in as being on his deathbed too. So.
Yeah, right. They wrote that in. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that episode was kind of touching, but
he had cancer, didn't he?
Something I think so. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah, that was so good. YouTube's killing it with that one.
Yeah, I just like that. It's a great service. I mean, you can watch it from your phone.
Plus, you get all the live TV, and you can record to the cloud, so you can watch what you've recorded.
Yeah, you don't need to. There's no
DVR.
Limit.
DVR is the internet.
Yeah, because awesome. And then like you have separate accounts, so like one person can record this show, and you can just record what you want to see on your account.
Unlimited. You can tape unlimited at the same time. So if you have 6 shows playing at the same time you want to tape, that's not a problem.
I think the only thing I wish it would put would be NFL Network, and then maybe add like the red zone. But I mean, other than that, it's great. I
can't tell you the last time I watched an NFL game. I just kind of got out of the whole sports thing.
Yeah, well, I watched the whole season.
Yeah, great season too. That was a heck of a comeback.
Yeah. I got it before the game, so.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Oh, you took a risk.
I overnighted it too, and I was like, even if they lose, oh well, because I was like, whatever. And then watching the game, I was just like, oh my god.
Oh crap! I guess they took off the time limit. They're going to limit us to 40 minutes. We have 10 minutes left.
Oh man, I saw that.
Boy.
Yeah, it's popped up.
Time. I think that's just because it's like the free account.
Yeah, the free version gives you 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Wait. Explain to me. So what's going on? We're limited to what?
40 minutes at a time. So we would have to, if we want to keep talking, we'd have to disconnect in 10 minutes and reconnect.
Why? How come this is limited?
Because it's free. I didn't pay for it.
Oh, so you got to pay for extended talking stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been talking for that long already?
Yeah. That's what happened when I was interviewing Bulk and Skull, dude. We talked for like 4 hours. We have to reconnect because those just don't ever stop. They're always on.
Oh.
Interesting. So while we're at it, so what's going on with Comic-Con? Is it good? Is it still on? Or are people still signed up? What's the word?
We postponed it to October because that was the only other date left this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I figured, well, that should be plenty enough time. And it looks like we might not, depending on what El Paso does, it might not be enough time. And even if they do open it up, we don't know if people are going to have enough confidence to go into big groups like that.
Yeah.
It's just so much up in the air because we don't know. But right now it's rescheduled for October, but I that's a 50-50. So
You can hire designated Lysol sprayers and just have them walk around spraying.
well, it was funny because the photo guy was like, "Hey, you want us to put 6 feet between people and social distancing on the pictures?" I was like, "If they're walking around on the floor, shoulder to shoulder, what difference is going to make it? They social distance in the camera line."
Yeah.
Although that would be funny though, like in the personal photos. Yeah.
6 feet away.
They're like,
Yeah.
it'll just be like
on the floor.
it'll be like a photo bomb. They'll be standing behind the person, celebrity. It's like,
Yeah, it's going to change. They're talking about no big mass gatherings for like 2021.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's going to kill the concerts. It's going to kill all the sports stuff.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN. It's so bad on ESPN. We were watching cornhole. They had cornhole tournaments on.
Have you seen that
And
video?
I watched it.
There are these guys that like they don't know what to watch in sports, but they're all huddled around the TV. And
Yeah,
it shows this guy bowling a strike, and the guys just lose their mind. They're like, yeah.
yeah. Well, they're showing South Korean baseball because MLB is not playing. It's just crazy the way it's affecting.
Yeah.
they're supposed to start in June. Why not? They're gonna do like a shortened season this year.
Yeah,
So
with
hopefully
nobody in the stadium.
Nobody in the stadium, yeah.
That's going to be a totally
That's
different
nuts.
dynamic.
That's bonkers because the crowd can shift the energy of a game. The crowd can shift the momentum of a game. You know,
It's going to be like Major League, the movie.
yeah.
It's gonna make it like it'll make it even more boring because you're not gonna have any crowd sound like watching on TV. It's not gonna be the crowd noise.
7-inning stretch. Why bother?
Yeah,
The last time I remember it being that dead, and I still don't think MLB recovered from then, was the baseball strike in the 90s
Yeah.
when they had the scabs play. I don't think baseball ever really recovered from that.
Yeah. So a lot of people are realizing they don't need sports. So,
Yeah.
that was
Yep.
crazy.
so they could watch it at home or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But they can watch documentaries of it,
We'll just stream it.
how things used to be.
On the Ocho.
2021. Gosh.
Yeah, everyone thought 19 was bad. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know.
How much time do we got?
5.5 minutes. I don't know about yours, but it shows me on the top.
yeah, same here. It's showing me 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No, it shows me it just says recording.
Because you're on the phone. Yeah. You're on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably a stripped down
Galaxy
version. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy Note 9.
Yeah, it doesn't even have your name. It just says Galaxy Note 9.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's funny. I'm like, wow, how'd you know? That's exactly what I was on.
Where are you in my house?
Trying to steal
Well,
your
this is a
copper
pretty
wiring
cool
on top of your. Trying to steal your copper wiring on top of your roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear people walking around.
Uh,
Well, this has been fun.
yeah. Thank you guys for dialing in. And maybe we'll have to do it more often, depending on how long we get locked down. But yeah, this is talking about what we've been doing, which is mostly nothing. Guarding.
It's just one long Seinfeld episode. Just nothing.
Yep.
So what'd you do? Nothing.
No.
We'll have to let Jack talk more about his what is his name, Mario, the caller that always.
Oh man. Okay, the crazy thing is that dude lives in my apartment complex.
Oh,
In your apartment?
He lives no, he might as well, but that dude lives like maybe 150 feet away from me, dude.
It's scary.
Yeah. Pretty scary. And he doesn't know that I'm me. He doesn't know,
Oh,
All he has to hear the
See-
voice. It's not like you can
Yeah,
disguise your voice.
And my landlord Brenda is like, don't let him know who you are. Don't let him know where you live.
He's gonna start knocking on your door, continue
yeah,
the
no, yeah, I know he
conversation.
Yeah, because he does that with everybody else. That dude is a loon, man, and I love talking to him.
Yeah, just check out Jack's Facebook, people watching, and you'll see that crazy caller that calls into his show.
Oh, every day.
Yeah, I
you
got
could probably
weird.
just do a show on that with that guy calling you every
Yeah.
just collect the calls and just put it like on just play him every so often.
I should have done that years ago. I should have started recording my calls years ago. Yeah. But
Wow.
yeah, and then I get nervous. I get worried when I don't hear from him.
Is Mario okay? Is
Are you
he
okay?
mad?
I'll ask the landlord.
Is Mario mad at me?
Did I say something? Because I didn't play his Uriah Heep song.
Oh,
Great. Oh gosh, how much time, Troy?
a little over 2 minutes, 2.5.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I missed this. You know, hopefully we can do this at a movie one someday.
If they ever open theaters back up,
Yeah.
or just do a live viewing of them. I'm serious about doing that thing with the heart rate monitors, though. I think that'll be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Mine will probably stay spiked the whole time. I get freaked out of those things.
That'd be great.
Yeah, Ray has
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that, man.
Not that I know of, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be that's the new, instead of doing meme reviews, which is the new thing, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some.
Cool.
Like, I know there's been a few people like I saw for the anniversary of the Ninja Turtles. Kevin Eastman did like a stream with the first movie, and he did like a live stream while they were watching. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And
Are we all friends with his wife on Facebook?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
funny.
well, it's a business thing. I kind of have to be, but
Yeah.
they were just cool. Like I didn't think she was gonna accept my request, and she did. And
they're the coolest people I've met. So
Yeah. They'll randomly comment on something. They'll randomly you know, oh, this girl oh, great, the Eastmans like my stuff.
yeah,
then you show people, hey, look, Kevin Eastman said that was cool.
Yeah. What's so cool about that, though, is that I think that's one of the very few guests where I don't think people will get tired of meeting. I really don't.
No, they're booked about 2 years out. Is the problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, if we want to continue talking, we're gonna have to reconnect, or do you guys just want to end this?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna probably watch now a few episodes of The Last Dance again.
But
we should do this again. We should do this again later on during the week.
Cool.
yeah. I'm down for it. Just let me know, guys. Thanks. It's a lot of fun.
Well,
And Troy, you're at the store.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at less than a minute, so we're gonna go ahead and sign this off. And thank
right,
you guys
dude.
for dialing in. And we'll
Thanks,
talk to you
guys.
later.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.